You ever wonder what would happen if corporations had more rights than you? Well, thanks to a Supreme Court ruling, your political opinions are now worth exactly as much as your net worth. Also, you don't have to wonder too hard because it's practically our reality. This is Citizens United, Toonsplained. You know, here on the channel, we always like to talk about the stupid decisions that contribute to the crazy world we live in. Well, today we're talking about what I argue might have been our dumbest move so far this century. I speak, of course, of Citizens United versus FEC, the 2010 Supreme Court ruling that gave corporations the same First Amendment rights as people, because big oil has feelings too. And it goes without saying that Citizens United was our dumbest decision of this century so far. There's a long way to go, especially with people like Joey in charge. Hell yeah, bro. I say let the free market decide. If a corporation wants to give a few billion to a candidate, why shouldn't they? It's just like me throwing my boy $5 for a beer. Right, except your boy can't use that $5 to buy every billboard in America and drown out literally every other voter's voice. Also, you're broke, Joey. Don't poor shame me, woman. The whole thing started when a conservative nonprofit, Citizens United, wanted to air a hit piece on Hillary Clinton before the 2008 election. The Federal Election Commission was like, nah, that's election interference. But the Supreme Court decided that money equals speech, so now corporations and rich fucks can dump unlimited cash into elections. Love that for us. So what's happened since? Oh, just the complete corporate takeover of democracy. Super PACs exploded, dark money flooded the system, and now instead of politicians pretending to care about normal people, they just get a blank check from billionaires and never step foot in a town hall again. Citizens United basically legalized bribery. A billionaire can buy a politician like I buy oat milk, effortlessly and with absolute reckless abandon. Look, I just think the real problem is people who want free stuff. Like maybe if you stopped complaining and started grinding, Joey, who do you think controls the government more? You and your grind set, or some dude with a private jet who just bought a senator's re-election campaign and their soul? That's a trick question, right? Absolutely not. Our elected representatives are some of the cheapest whores there are. So, could we ever overturn Citizens United? Technically, yeah. Realistically, well, it would take a constitutional amendment or a new Supreme Court ruling. And considering half of Congress is funded by the people who benefit from this ruling, and the Supreme Court itself is in Trump and the Heritage Foundation's pocket, don't hold your breath. Speaking of which, should we do a Heritage Foundation video? Let us know in the comments below. Hey, stop trying to juice engagement. We're talking about Citizens United. So you'd basically need a mass political uprising or entirely new Supreme Court stacked with justices who aren't funded by big tech robber barons. Right, so best case scenario? Maybe by the year 2145, after the last billionaire leaves Earth for his Mars bunker. Oh, don't get me all hot and bothered by saying that. Citizens United was just the start. Since then, we've had voter suppression laws, gerrymandering, and outright election denialism. And let's not forget 2016, when Russian bots were sliding into everyone's Facebook feeds like, hey, maybe democracy is overrated. Can't rig an election if you don't vote. Joey, that is exactly what they want you to think. And we haven't even mentioned voter ID laws, voting machines mysteriously malfunctioning in certain districts, or how the Supreme Court gutted the Voting Rights Act. And the real kicker? All of this is legal. They don't even have to chat in secret. They just pass laws to make it harder for regular people to vote and easier for billionaires to buy politicians. Which, as a side note, if you have $1 billion in the bank, it's pretty cheap to buy an American politician. That's something else that should scandalize us all. The fact that politicians come this cheap. I bet they come real cheap. Gross! Sounds like loser talk. Maybe y'all just need to start planning your own super PAC. Maybe you and your fellow Democrats would be happier if you actually won an election once in a while. Yes, because I, a broke Zoomer drowning in student debt, can definitely compete with tech lobbyists. Oh, and Joey, you people won the last election and you're still miserable. Well, thanks to Citizens United, the American people's wants and needs rank somewhere below shareholder dividends and whatever the Koch brothers want today. Anyway, if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more of our crazy, sad, fucked up world, Toonsplained.